Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Brr. Scrooge, it's freezing in here. Can I put some more coal on the fire? It's almost out. No, Cratchit, you can't. So stop your belly aching and get back to work. Oh, well. Merry Christmas. What the hell do you guys want? Am I addressing Scrooge or Marley? Marley's been dead for 7 years. Dead as a doornail. Died 7 years ago. On this very night. Our condolences. So what's this all about? At this festive season of the year, Scrooge, we should make some provision for the poor and destitute who are suffering. Are there no prisons? Plenty of prisons. How about the orphanages and the homeless shelters? Busy as always. Good. That should be enough.
A few of us are raising money to buy the poor some food and drink and somewhere to keep warm.
What shall I put you down for? Nothing. You want to be anonymous? I want to be left alone. Since you asked me what I want, that's my answer. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I support the establishments I have mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are badly off must go there. Many can't go there, and many would rather die first. If they would rather die, then they'd better do it and decrease the surplus population. Scrooge! It's not my business. It's enough for a person to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people's. Mine takes up all my time. Good afternoon. Good day to you, Scrooge. And a Merry Christmas. Bah! Humbug. I suppose you'll be wanting the day off tomorrow. It's only one day. I get it. You get to pick my pocket every 25th of December. Humbug. Get back to work. Oh, well. A Merry Christmas, Scrooge. Bah, humbug. Christmas a humbug, Scrooge? You don't mean that. I do. Merry Christmas. What's the reason you're merry? You're poor enough. What right do you have to be dismal? What reason have you to be miserable? You're rich enough. Bah, humbug. Don't be cross, Scrooge. What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools? Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older but no richer. If I could, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of hollyhock through his heart. Scrooge, nephew, keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine. Keep it? But you don't keep it. Let me leave it alone then. It hasn't done you any good. There's lots of good things I don't profit from, and Christmas is one of the best of those. But besides its origin, and you can't separate it from that, it's a kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. The only time I know of when people seem to open their hearts freely and to think of others. And so, though it's never made me $1, I believe that it's done me good and will do me good. Hear, hear. Well said, Fred. Let me hear another sound from you, Cratchit, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your job. Don't be angry, Scrooge. Come to our house for dinner tomorrow. I'd rather be dead, nephew. But why? Why did you get married? Because I fell in love. Because you fell in love. Good afternoon. I'm sorry. At least I tried. Good afternoon, sir. Merry Christmas, Bob. And God bless your good wife and family. Merry Christmas to you too, Fred. Now listen here, Cratchit. You go and spend Christmas in your wretched house with your wife and 6 kids. But be here early the next day. Thank you, Scrooge. What's that caterwauling racket?
Our Savior was born on Christmas Christmas Day to save us all from
Just some carolers, Scrooge. They're coming up the street.
oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy. From God our Heavenly Father, a blessed angel came, and unto certain shepherds brought.
Get the hell out of here, you hooligans!
Ah!
Christmas. Bah humbug.
Hey,
Hi, Mr. Cratchit.
what are you boys up to?
We're throwing snowballs at people to try to knock off their hats.
Give me a snowball, and I'll show you how it's done.
Here comes one.
Watch and learn, boys. Oh no.
Is that you, Cratchit? Bob Cratchit? I see you over there.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Scrooge.
You are fired. Now, where are those keys? I got them here somewhere. Marley? Jacob Marley? Is that you? I don't believe it. Humbug. Humbug, I tell you. Humbug. I'll just get ready for bed and sleep this whole thing off. I just imagined it. There's no way that happened. No way at all. What the hell? Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
I don't believe you.
Why would you doubt your own senses?
Because any little thing affects them. A slight disorder of the stomach makes them liars. You may be an undigested bit of bacon, a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, a fragment of underdone potato. There's more gravy than grave about you, whatever you are. Humbug, I say. What do you want?
Do you believe me or don't ya?
Let's say I did. What's this all about? And what's with all the chains you're wearing?
I wear the chains I forged in life. Your chain was this long 7 Christmas Eves ago. Can you just imagine how long it is now and how heavy? And your spirit will have to lug your chain all over the earth after you're dead.
Well, that bites the big one. You were always such a good businessman, Jacob. Doesn't that count for anything?
Business? The common welfare should have been my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence, they should have been my business.
Simmer down, Jacob. You're gonna bust a blood vessel.
I could have helped my fellow beings, and I never did. And now I'm doomed to walk the earth, dragging these verschlugana chains with me. I'm here tonight to warn you. You have a chance of escaping my fate.
I do? How do I do that?
Hear me, Scrooge. My time is almost up here.
Well, don't let me keep you.
You will be haunted by 3 spirits. The first at 1, the second at 2, and the third at 3.
I think I'll pass.
Without their visits, you can't hope to shun the path I tread. Expect the first tomorrow, when the bell tolls 1.
Couldn't I just see them all at once and get it over with?
Remember, Scrooge, the first at 1, the second at 2, and the third at 3. Oh, remember, Scrooge. Oh.
Listen, this is a lot to process all at once. How about I sleep on it, You come visit me tomorrow, and we talk some more.
Remember, Scrooge, the first at 1, the second at 2, and the third at 3. Oh!
Wow, is that guy a buzzkill or what? I better get some sleep. It's like almost midnight. Humbug. Ah! Are you the spirit I was told to expect?
I am.
Who are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
The light. It hurts my eyes. It blinds me.
I'm not surprised. It's the warming light of thankfulness, the light of gratitude to others.
I've never seen it before.
It's men of greed like you who have long forgotten gratitude.
What's your business with me?
Your welfare, your reclamation. Rise and walk with me.
We're on the second story here, you know.
We spirits have no fear.
I'm not a spirit.
As long as I am touching you, you will be safe.
Good heavens, this is my old school. I went here as a child. Joe, Phoebe, Dick Wilkins.
These are the shadows of the things that have been. They have no consciousness of us. You knew them?
I went to school with them, all of them.
Your lip is trembling.
It's just the cold.
Let's continue. Do you remember the way?
I can walk it blindfolded.
Strange to have forgotten it for so many years.
That's myself.
Was yourself.
Was.
What is that on your cheek?
Nothing. It's nothing. The cold. Merry Christmas, young Scrooge. Merry Christmas, Jack. Are your parents coming for you? No, I'm staying at school. I always do. Father and I talked it over. We decided that some extra work on my studies would do me more good than Christmas at home. Christmas, plum pudding, turkeys, that's just for children. Your father must be a crusty old bird. He knows what's best. Come on, Jack. Hurry up, we're leaving. I'm coming. I didn't mean anything against your father, young Scrooge. Good luck. Merry Christmas, Jack.
Goodbye. Merry Christmas. Abby. Merry Christmas, Abby. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
Young Scrooge,
Yes, sir.
your sister has come to see you.
My sister,
Hello, Abby.
Fran.
I've come to bring you home. Father is so much kinder than he used to be. Now, home is like heaven. That's why I asked him if I could bring you home, and he said yes. And he sent me to get you in a coach. And Abby, Father said you were going to work and never going to have to come back here. And we're going to have a turkey and chestnuts and bacon and everything.
Home. I can't believe it. Oh, bless you, Fran. Bless you.
And Abby, it's going to be so glorious.
God bless you, Fran.
She loved you.
Yes, she did.
I believe she had children before she died.
One.
Your nephew, Fred. Come. You remember this place?
I was apprenticed here. It's old Fezziwig. It's old Fezziwig, alive again.
Abby! Dick!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Abby Scrooge? Dick Wilkins? Do you know what time it is?
5 minutes past 7, sir.
Do you know you let me work you 5 minutes overtime? No more work today. It's Christmas Eve, Dick. Christmas, Abby. Now about tomorrow. It's a holiday, of course, but I expect you to spend part of it with me, eating Christmas dinner. You'll probably eat too much and not be any good the next day. So we'll make that a holiday too. Good night, Dick.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, Abby.
Oh, thank you, sir. Good night, sir. Thank you, sir. A sovereign. A whole sovereign. Solid gold is old Fezziwig. Solid gold through and through.
What's the matter?
Nothing in particular.
Something, I think.
Yes, there is. Old Fezziwig was very kind to me.
Yes, he was, but he's dead now. Perhaps you feel you need to repay his kindness.
Well,
You have a clerk, Bob Cratchit. Old Fezziwig would have been very happy if you would have shown your gratitude to him by showing kindness to others. Your clerk, for instance.
business is business. I'm a good businessman.
My time grows short. I've yet to show you the dark years of your life.
No,
Your gradual enslavement to greed. Your ruthlessness.
no, leave me.
Your ingratitude. Your wretched thirst for gold.
I can't stand anymore.
Come here and know me better. I am the ghost of Christmas present. Have you ever seen the like of me before?
No, never.
And have you never known my other brothers? All these years before me?
I'm afraid I haven't. Have you had many brothers, Spirit?
A huge number. Some 1,800.
A tremendous family to provide for. Why are you here? What are we gonna do?
Walk into the world this Christmas night so you can hear and see and feel Christmas in the world this night.
Did you say walk or fly?
Touch my robe.
Christmas!
Good day to you. Merry Christmas.
Hello.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Watch who you're stepping on.
Huh, I like that. Get out of my way.
I will not.
Why, I ought to punch you in the nose. Let's make up.
Scared you, huh? I guess we're just being silly. No hard feelings.
None at all.
You're not such a bad guy after all.
Neither are you.
Merry Christmas, brother, and a Happy New Year.
Thank you. And a Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Same to you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What do you sprinkle from that horn that made them stop?
It's a spirit 5 times distilled. The spirit of Christmas cheer, of love, of all that's good, of all that makes this time of year different from any other time. Hear them church bells? We got business there. Come on. That they're in love.
What makes you say that? It's obvious that they love each other.
Nevertheless, don't you think it's lucky that they're too broke to get married? Their love will soon fade.
I disagree. I think their love will grow. They should be married.
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord. Yea, Lord, we greet thee. Born this happy morning, Jesus to thee be glory. Word of the Father, now in flesh appearing. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
Bob Cratchit. A Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you, sir. This is my fiancée, Bess. Bess, this is a Mr. Cratchit and his son, Tim.
How do you do, Mr. Cratchit?
How do you do, miss? She's very pretty, Father. Now, Tim, what are you saying there? No secrets.
I said, sir, she's very pretty.
Shh, Tim.
Thank you kindly, Tim.
Don't you agree with him, Bob?
Oh, yes, sir. She is. She's very pretty.
Shh.
Father,
Why, thank you, Mr. Cratchit.
Good morning to you both, and Merry Christmas.
Good morning to you, Bob, and a Merry Christmas. Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
If the shadows remain unaltered by the future, the child will die.
No. Surely, Spirit, the child will be spared.
With the kind of care money could buy, who could tell? But Bob Cratchit ain't got no money. Not even a job, I've heard. If all this remains unaltered by the future, the next Christmas will not find Tiny Tim here. But what of it? If he's gonna die, he better do it and decrease the surplus population, eh? Come on.
Now, where is your father and Tim? They're half an hour late from church, and supper is almost ready. I'm sure they'll be along now any moment, Mother. You boys go outside and tell me when you see them coming.
Yes, Mother. Right away, Mother. Come on, let's go. I'll beat you to the door. No, you won't.
And you girls, come with me into the kitchen and help me finish supper. Yes, Mother. Right away, Mother. Coming, Mother.
They're coming. They're coming. Mother, here they come. They're coming, Mother.
Thank you, boys. Now go help your sisters in the kitchen. Then all of you go and wash up for dinner. Run along now.
We're off. Yay, dinner.
Hello, Bob. Hello, Tiny Tim.
Hello, Mother. Ah, my good wife. Hearth and home. I love you, dear.
Tim, go help in the kitchen.
Right away, Mother. You run along now, Tim. Yay, supper, supper.
Was Tim a good boy in church today?
He was good as gold, and I believe he's getting stronger every day.
I wish with all my heart I could believe that, Bob.
Spirit, tell me Tiny Tim will live.
I see a vacant seat in the poor chimney corner, and a crutch without an owner, carefully preserved. If nothing changes, the child will not live to see another Christmas.
Supper's ready. The goose is coming.
The goose! The goose is coming!
Goose!
Goose! Goose! Goose! Goose! Goose!
There never was such a goose. Let's eat. And now for the pudding. I hope no one snuck in through the back window and ate it.
Ate it? Who would do such a thing?
Don't tease him, Father. Here's the pudding. I hope it turned out right this year.
Mother, that looks like the best pudding you ever made.
You say that every year, Bob.
And every year it's true. Isn't that right, Tiny Tim?
Oh, yes, Father. God bless us, everyone.
Come, Scrooge, we must go now.
Must we? Please, please let me watch the family celebrate Christmas. Please, let me stay.
No, Scrooge. Come with me.
And Scrooge said, Christmas is humbug, as if anything that can be an excuse for this could be humbug.
Scrooge should be ashamed.
I'm sorry for Scrooge. I couldn't be angry at Scrooge if I tried. After all, Scrooge punishes himself.
And how's that?
Scrooge has money, right?
Yes.
And Scrooge makes no use of it. No use of it whatsoever. Therefore, Scrooge is a far more pathetic and unhappy case than someone who has no money at all. Scrooge punishes himself.
Let's play a game.
That's a wonderful idea. What should it be?
Blind Man's Bluff.
Oh, yes,
Blind
Blind Man's Bluff. Right. But first I want you to drink a toast to Scrooge.
Seems like a shame to waste a toast on Scrooge.
But darling, think how happy Scrooge makes everyone feel by comparison. Here's to Scrooge. Drink up, everyone.
To Scrooge!
play.
Blind man's bluff.
Tom, you're it. Let me put on the blindfold. You can see, right, Tom? Perfectly. Ready, set, go!
Run! You'll never catch me.
Time to go.
Please let me stay, just until they finish the game.
But you don't like Christmas. It's a time for fools.
I won't go with you. I'm gonna stay.
Don't be a fool. You don't like Christmas.
But I do like Christmas. I do like Christmas. I love Christmas. You are the ghost of Christmas yet to come. You're here to show me things that have not happened, but will happen in the future. Is that right? Ghost of Christmas future, I know you were here to try to do me good. And as I hope to change my ways from what I was in the past, I will follow gladly. Please, Ghost of Christmas future, won't you speak to me? Won't you speak? Lead on, and I will follow gladly. I know them. Why am I not in my place with them?
When did the death occur? Last night, I believe. What was wrong? Who knows? Who cares?
What will happen to all the money?
I haven't heard.
Hasn't left it to me, that's all I know. It's likely to be a cheap funeral. I can't think of anyone that will go to it. No friends as far as I know.
Maybe we should go.
I'll go if anyone else will go.
I'll go if there's a lunch provided. Maybe we should organize something and go. Well, I'm gonna go now. I've wasted enough time. Business to conduct.
Tell me, Spirit, is death always like this? Is it never followed by sorrow and weeping?
It must be getting near your father's time to be home. Past it, Mommy, though he has walked home slower these last few evenings. I've known him to walk with Tiny Tim on his shoulder very fast, but he was very light to carry, and his father loved him so. It was no trouble at all. There's your father at the door. Father's home.
Father!
Let me take your hat, Father.
There you are, my little nippers.
Hello, children.
Hello, Father.
Father.
Hello, dear.
Hello, Bob. Come, Father. Sit here.
Thank you, sweetheart.
I saw Scrooge's nephew today.
You did?
Yes, he is a fine fellow. He saw I looked a trifle down. Just a trifle, you know. He asked me what was wrong. I told him about Tim. He's such a sweet fellow. Somehow I didn't mind telling him. I'm heartily sorry for it, Bob, he said. I'm heartily sorry for you and your good wife. How he ever knew that, I don't know.
Knew what, my dear?
That you were a good wife.
Bob.
It really seemed that he knew our Tim and felt with us.
I'm sure he's a good soul, Bob.
He is. He is. And I'm sure when we remember how gentle and patient Tim was, we won't quarrel among ourselves. And in doing it, forget our Tim.
Oh,
No,
never,
Father.
Father.
I'm very happy. I am.
Poor Tim. Poor Tiny Tim. Everyone who knew him must feel sorrow. Sorrow they would never feel for me. Spirit, tell me the name of who it was we saw lying dead. Tell me, Spirit. Tell me. Answer me this, Spirit. Are the things you showed me, are they the shadow of the things that will be, or the things that may be? Lives lead to certain ends, but if those lives are changed, won't the ends be changed? Tell me that is true. Tell me. Then it was me who was on the table. No, no. Why show me this if I am past the point of all hope? I will change my way of living. I will try to keep Christmas all year. I will live in the past and present and future. The spirit of all three will be in my heart. I will never forget the lessons that they teach. Tell me that this will change my future. Tell me that this is not my end. Please, please. Yes! Woohoo! Hello! Hello there! What's today, my fine fellow? Today? Why, Christmas Day! Do you know the butcher on the next street at the corner? I do. An intelligent boy, a remarkable boy. Do you know if they sold the prize turkey that's hanging there? Not the little prize turkey, the big one. It's hanging there now. It is? Well, go and buy it. What, sir? Go and buy it. And if you come back in 5 minutes, I'll give you half a crown. Half a crown? Whoosh! Ha 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 ha! How do you do? A Merry Christmas to you. Scrooge?
Scrooge?
That's my name. It may not be pleasant to you, and I truly beg your pardon for that. And will you have the goodness to take... Oh, that's a coca. Why, bless me, Scrooge. Are you serious? Yes, and not a farthing less. There's a lot of back payments in that amount. Will you do me that favor? I don't know what to say. Such generosity. Don't say anything, please. But come and visit me. Will you come and see me? Of course, Scrooge,
Oh, we will.
We will, Scrooge. Thank you. Bless you. Wait for me over there, my good man.
Will do.
What the devil? Who are you? It's Scrooge, nephew. Scrooge? I didn't recognize you. The smile changes me, doesn't it? Come in, come in, come in. This is Scrooge, everybody.
Who is this? Not Scrooge. He'd never have a smile like that.
He said that Christmas was a humbug. That people who celebrated it were fools.
Yes. Yes. That's what he said.
Well, it was stupid of him. He won't say it again. He won't say it again, ever. And you must be Bess. May I tell you a secret?
Yes, of course, Scrooge. Please tell me a secret.
I'm gonna make friend my partner in the business. Hey, what is this? You tell him.
It's so wonderful. Scrooge is making you a partner in the business.
Oh, that's wonderful. Scrooge, thank you so much. You two wait here for a few minutes. I'm gonna go in and give them some presents. Hand me those presents, will you please, Bess?
Here you go.
Merry Christmas, Bob.
What?
Merry Christmas. Here, give this to your wife. Your good wife.
I don't understand.
Where's Tiny Tim?
He's out in the back with the others.
Well, get him. Bring him here. Bring them all here.
Okay, Scrooge, I will. It's Scrooge. He's crazy. He's gone mad.
Don't be stupid, Bob.
Look, he gave us this.
Gave it to us? Then he has gone mad. Bob, what are we going to do? Our children! Bob, save them!
You've come for him, of course.
So you think he went crazy too, Bob? He told us to wait outside, that he had some presents he wanted to give you.
Then he's all right?
I hope so. He made me his partner. Bess and I are getting married, Bob. Isn't that wonderful?
It is wonderful.
My wife. I forgot about my wife.
My dear.
Is he gone, Bob? I'm so afraid.
He's all right. Come along and bring some punch. You must meet him.
Okay.
Bob Cratchit,
Yes? Yes, Scrooge?
pass out the punch. I'm going to raise your salary, Bob.
Oh, thank you, Scrooge.
And when Peter gets a little older, we have a job for him too. Everything for everybody. Eh, Fred?
Yes, that's right, Scrooge.
I'm a little rusty at this. I've never done it before. But may I?
Here.
Oh, yes.
Of course.
Please do.
To all of us, everywhere. A Merry Christmas to us all, my dears.
God bless us, everyone.